Boy, am I still happy about that intro. Hello! Hey, King Crispy. Hey, Skifraxi, thank you for posture check. I just started. I'm already shrimps. I'm already a freaking shrimp. Oh. Oh. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. It's I know you're looking at me. Give me a second. So, boy, it's been a while. So I'm gonna say today is 5.5 patch day in Final Fantasy XIV. From my understanding is they changed a couple of things. They added new stuff, including the near raids. As far as I know, it's supposed to be finishing with this patch. We'll have to see. And the continuation of the MSQ, the main story quest, which is right there. Don't mind that to wait. I'm a little concerned about advancing right now. I want to check the new stuff first, then go to the main story quest. Not sure. I don't know what you guys think. Because I am horrified. I have been dodging Twitter and Twitch and YouTube like crazy, and I don't want to deal with that. I want to just see the stuff, and not get spoiled by the time I get to it. I'm not great at keeping away from the internet. I'm gonna say that. The near raid, yeah, the ending of the near raids. My understanding is that they introduced the ending in this patch. Big quotation marks on that one. But for the sake of cutscenes and stories, I'm gonna be getting rid of some stuff on the screen right now. Notifications off. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep notifications on until we get to actual story stuff. Like for now, I'm gonna leave everything on, and then I'm going to turn everything off for the sake of being able to watch the cutscenes and everything. It's going to be interesting. So my question is, should I do main story quests or should I do extra content? Because I don't want to do main story quests right now, mainly for the fear of the oceans of people running around. Not a big fan of that. Speaking of which, character configuration, I am going to do a little thing. I'm going to turn off names. Yes, I don't have to deal with that. Only during battle. Entirely, yeah. I'm going to be turning off all names in the overworld. Just so I don't get invaded by this swarm of people. I think there was a way for me to change the graphics though. Like I want to see if I can lower the amount of people I can have on the screen showing up. Also, the game might be a little too low, I think. Let me know. It shouldn't be that low. 75% should be fine. Might be a little too low there, too high there. %60 should be fine. Yeah, I know, the ocean of people, but let me see. System configuration. Because I could have thought there's a way to minimize the amount of people that load in. Map resolution, transparent real-time shadows, texture detail, movement physics, effects, screen, cinematic cutscenes. Grass quality, parallax, glare, my resolution. No, I don't think there's a way to do that. Other settings. Display limits. Character and object quantity. Open windows. Oh no, but that's going to affect objects too. I don't want that. That sucks. I know, Skip. I want to do story. The faster I get rid of the story, the less I need to worry about getting spoiled on the internet. that's the biggest thing. Also, I turn off the chat. You can tell. I'm going to close this window. We can go into a bit of a recap trip, actually. This scenario, push bring question area. Like, what the hell? Alright, that's the Lunar Bahamut. We made the Porksies, we discovered the elegant stuff. We did the Merle Whip, totally not gonna die. Character build up. There is one thing I need to do though. I need to look. Does anyone know where I can purchase the new mounts? The ones you get with the Gale? That's the one I'm curious about because I forgot where I'm supposed to get those. I think there's supposed to be one in the main cities. I hate that this rug is only for this. There's the actual one for the housing is so small in comparison. Let's see if they have an Indian dialogue. So the new draconic threat, we will indeed benefit from Estinian's presence. Yet I can't help but wonder how Kyle and Dataro intend to locate him. They certainly seem confident, however. You know, right? How are you two doing? Well, events have taken a green turn. I must say that I have enjoyed our time adventuring together. The visitor has his land and list and all. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. There's nothing new right now. I like this table. One these for housing. System configuration. Oh, system sense. That's the one I don't want. God, the sound effects are so like such a small change can affect a lot. Music. There we go. Ah, I don't know what to do. Let me see. Let me. I didn't want to do this, but I don't think people know yet. So, Final Fantasy 14, 5.5, Patronauts. I'm just going to look for the mount section. Let the eyes glaze over everything. Battle system, items. Items. Luxury traders, there they are. In Mordona. Hey, I'm right there. Might as well. $22.48. I just want to see how expensive those new mounts are. I need to know. I need to know how expensive they are. God, the loading time. Oh wait. I want to show you of the new one. Oh God. I'm invisible. I can't even show it to you. Ooh, everything is taking a while to load, and I don't like that. I certainly don't like that. What the fuck? Rowena, luxury trader. There you are. Jeez, the game is such a small increment. Purchase luxuries. Gilded Mikoshi, 50 million dollars. Oh, holy shit! I am so happy and so angry at the same time. Whoo! Hmm. 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 Woo! Woo! Hey, I got to sell items. I mean, we have to, right? I mean, we God, everything is loading so slow. Nope, not this one. I think. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, you can pay for it. You're gonna start flexing Lala money on your friends? Yes! I worked very hard to get this fucking money, man. I work very hard. I deserve it. Scale window. People say, but you have to grind so much to get a mount with your unique like abilities. You need to show yourself that you can do it. And I'm like, yeah. But you also need to spend a lot of time grinding to get Gil. Oh, Stringfellow, I'm going to be poor after this. I will not have enough to buy my large house anymore in Nishgard, but I have like 6 months for that. I can make that money back. I can make that money back. Easy. Yes, King Crispy. My idea originally is to buy a house, a large mansion in Ishgard. That's what I always wanted. And for that I needed 30 million, but I can make that easy. Out of my fucking way. Everyone, get the fuck out of my way. You ain't got the gill. Bitch is gonna hate. Bitch is gonna hate. Woo! Do you have any? I can't even load the animation. Rich fucker coming through. Get out of my fucking way. Out of here. Yeah, more rich people. Let's go, buddy. Bitch is gonna hate. Yeah, hello, how you doing? You ain't got no house. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no privileges. Oh, I'm gonna take my time. Out of my fucking way, peasants. Coming through. Get out of here. Get out of my way. Okay, yeah, I'm too much of an asshole. Okay. Actually, where am I going? So I can either do the near stuff or I can do the MSQ. There's also the... You know what? I'm going to rip the band-aid off. I'm gonna do the MSQ. Just for the sake of not getting spoiled. Bitch is gonna hate. And bitch is gonna hate. Oh, give me a second. A friend wants a screenshot. A friend told me, you finally have something to spend your gil on. And I'm like, yes, I just did. And he's like, what? Send me a screenshot. They see me rolling. They hating. God, I need to make the edit of that. Bitch is gonna hate. And bitch is gonna hate. I love the peace yellow. Not masses, Jesus. Okay, there we go. See me rolling. They hating. And now I took a screenshot. Where are you? Where is the fuck? What the fuck is the screenshot? There it is. You see me rolling. They hating. There we go. I need to make that edit. I'm just going to edit myself walking around the streets. Onto the bridge. Alice is waiting patiently for return of certain science. Not least all of you. Huh? Is that the Ronkan one? What? Yeah, there are two. There's the Great Serpent of Ronka and the Namasu, and I personally love the Namasu more. so I got that one, and I'm going to assume the Serpent of Ronka one also is 50 million. But also you're rich. Not anymore. After that purchase, I am back to only 25 million. It's 20. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Nope. 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 I'm okay with the one I just purchased. I'm not doing that. Also, guys, let me know how the volume is working. As we are entering MSQ time, I am going to be deactivating notifications and all the stream shit. Notifications off. Event box off. Where's the other one? Bitboss off. But I am leaving Sammy in the Bit Cup. That's the only thing I'm keeping there. Okay, good. So once again, as we go through the story and the cutscenes, let me know how the volume is doing. Let's go. Good news, Sammy. Thancred and Oriange have finished their tour of Garlemald and are on their way back to here even as we speak. As we still have not heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I am hoping they might be able to shed some light onto things. They are due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Taco, if you're here to enjoy it, I don't mind, dude. You can stay here. To enjoy my suffering through it. Ah, not voiced. Ah, a welcoming party. You need not have gone to the trouble from what I heard. From what I hear, you have been more than busy enough as it is. I hate clean-shaven Thancred. I don't like it. Honestly, you might have waited for me for a return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. I like the long hair and the uncleanness. Well, if it is any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alice, Graha, and Sammy. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we're proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will also have heard, it hasn't all been tales and triumph. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap. Yep, and quite a big stinky problem. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Though I can't help noticing that we are one Oriange short of scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try, repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to appraise Roban and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Then mayhap you would do same for us. Oh god, what am I cannot read. Indeed, it was just as Liz said. Worse, in fact, devastation as far as the eye could see, but that was not their intention! Nerva and the third, however, were notable by their absence. Might have met with their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandaniel. Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost with the will to fight. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Transform it? Into what? A mecha. No. That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Orianger, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of ether and mind. Magitech, in other words. They are making a void arc. Yet, as unnerving as I said the edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects working with nary a word exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. Yet as unnerving as we wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take risk. If Andeniel could bind Bahamut to his will, might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Well, be sure to save some for Ryanja, which reminds me, I have a message from El Amigo. Ravan is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings in the towers, and he requested our presence. Why not leave that to us? You must be worried from our mission. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I spied on one of the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter. As I promised Kryl, we need not all attend. Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamico. Forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more we have to speak with Ryanja before the meeting. I miss that sound! If you are curious to know what I will be doing in your absence, let us speak it of another time. At present, Kryl and I have more than an hypothesis. Oh, are you talking about... What are you thinking? Are you going to make another dungeon? Are you going to do something cool, Y'shtola? I bet you are. Those two... Onto the beat. Oh, god damn it. I hate this thing. Okay, fine. You can stay there. Kirabania. Also, don't worry. My chat box is set to only the events, so only the NPC dialogue is going to show up. No need to worry about it. Although I wish I could just permanently hide it for now. Wait. I think this is a dead end. Might be a dead end. Yes. Oh god, a cacophony of people. Oh no, I can. Oh, the NPC is not loading in. God, I wish I could just get rid of them. Wait, what happens if I do this? Let's see. Fuck. Didn't get rid of as many people as I wanted. Hoopa. So let's talk with Arabi first. I wonder if there have been any developments regarding the Amalja abductions. It can be no mere coincidence that the incidents began occurring just as the towers first appeared. Well, of course. The royal menagerie is still close to civilians, and Daniel and his pet certainly left a mark. While we may safely assume that the Telephoroi are behind the works being carried out of the Imperial Palace, we can only guess at their purposes. Oh god. Hey Orianje, how you doing? My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and full. As are we to see your safely return from your mission. Ranger, I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Well, if it isn't Alfinon and his merry band. Hey, it's the oh no, wait a minute. Ironbald, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you're looking so similar. I thought you have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I am sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. I'll keep it this one. And may I remind you that we Ellison are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come when even a great aurochs such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. I'm keeping that one. It was not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions. The moon Brita towered over me nonetheless. I'm keeping that one too. Oh, Moon Brita. Armel brings out the best in Alfina, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease with each other's company. It's almost endearing. Hey, Ranger. So what exactly brings you here? Fedora mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? No, not yet, Tripello. Huh? What gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Freaking Ironbald. I've been going through ARR and seeing Ironbald there as a baby. It's incredible. If Fedora is going with him, that must mean... please tell me we're not dealing with Fedora. My apologies. As Ironbald rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Tell us about it.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrix. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telephoroi's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
You know what? I'm setting this.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us.
I mean, I would have
Luckily,
tried.
I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
The hell is happening?
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
I'm here close to a tower. I'm immune to being tempered.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Oh no! No, 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 no. No! No!
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
Dude, if she doesn't die doing this, I'd kill her myself.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
Oh, no, you know. Oh, fuck. I know what's gonna happen.
That concludes the briefing. You two, Make ready and join your escort.
I'll share with you my thoughts after this.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
You have seen the death flag? He's so fucking dead.
Come on, let's talk outside.
Ironbolt is so fucking... It was nice meeting you, buddy. God, okay. Let me step away from the cacophony for a second. So, my very first thought out of this is connecting the dots. Arenbold and Alfinot shared this tender moment before this meeting. Oh, yo, I've been seeing you. Oh, so happy to see you. Oh, wow, they get along so well, you guys. Always brings the best out of him. So nice. And now we're going to these towers. Fedora is there. And Arenbold is the good boy. Fedora is about to die. Arenbold is going to sacrifice himself for her. That's going to drive her to be even gooder. And he's going to get a sacrifice moment. And we're going to feel bad about it. Oh, and he's the safest one to kill because he's not important. Oh. There we go. Let's go see those death flags. I accept that the numbers can prove a hindrance when infiltrating enemy territory, but to send only 2? Any small talk you're after, look elsewhere. Fuck off, Fedora. Fuck right off. Hoping I don't have to keep under my proper veil hat anymore. Hey, Green Star.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamoldva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fudola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you keep quiet.
Pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
I know, Loris Green Star,
So
run
the
away.
Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head!
Telophoroi.
I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
He's so fucking dead. Why are you doing this? Hey, that's my thing. That's my thing with freaking.
If you finished with your touching
Hagberg.
display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Oh god, Ironvolt, you're so dead, buddy.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
You're so dead. He's so fucking dead. Yeah, we can take it. We can get a drink after this. Yeah, I'll pay my tabs.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
I'm sorry, I should not be laughing, but fuck, they're trying really hard.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Moshi moshi.
Bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru.
Love you.
I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian. And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut. But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Kill a dragon. I'm going in. I'm going in. Let me out of. I want to kill a dragon.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Beep beep.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
While you go off on your
Thank you, operator.
hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Bastion's Dragon Boner. Da, 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 da. Now, let me get rid of this. Ban. Why did I get like 5 bots in a row? Graham? Stinging Wyrmblood. The Azure Dragoon. His was another name that featured prominently in the history books, and it will be fascinating to meet the man in the flesh. Oh, he's so excited. Get the impressions Arnbald is a lot more apprehensive than he lets on. He would have been grateful to Alfina that was there to see him off. Here be dragons. So Justinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come on, let's loose. Blah, blah. How are they traveling there anyway? God, I hate that sound. I think this is teaching me how much I hate the crowds in this game. Assuming we find him, this must be the first encounter with the famous Justinian, and if he's half the man Alfina claims, I fully expect to go weak on knees. Wait, what? Perhaps do a bit of fainting while I'm at it. You better not, Ali. You better not. I have only visited Ishgard once before after the devastation of the 8th Umbral Calamity. To see the place in all its former, forgive me, in all its original glory, is a tantalizing prospect indeed. All present? Good. Let's speed up and search for Justinian. Since we are relatively new to this place, Raha and I will look around for open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Sammy can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene in the airship landing later, with or without Justinian. Good luck. I think I shall begin the Sky Steel manufactory, so perhaps you could try the congregation? Lucia may well heard news of our friend's return. I'll be on my way. Ah, damn, I cannot show off my mount here. Drat. You gill-seeking radio crafting master, you. Hey, I worked very hard to have that gill. I spent hours making that gill. I don't want my work to be to waste. Day by day, the people strive to restore Ishgard to its former glory. The Teleporoi would seek to undo all what they have achieved and threaten not only our fair city, but the entire world. As ever, the Temple Knights are ready to fight to the last. Good evening to you, Warrior Light. Lord Emmerich sent word that you would be attending the meeting on An Alamigo, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what do we owe the pleasure to finish your visit? I'm looking for Estinian. I see. No, we are not aware that Sir Estinian has returned to Ishgard. But as I expect you to remember, he is one to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord Emmerich, only to find him absent. In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Probably. Many who pass through Ishgard do so via the airship landing, where I shall linger there. You know what? That's a fair assumption. Hippie dragons. Yep. Ow. My knees! Actually, I only have 770. I cannot take anything from there. There it is. The tippy taps of the minion Alice is driving me insane. I don't know why. I think it's a bit too close to the camera. There we go. Hey, I think I found him. Might be in the middle of all this crowd. Celestine is very bit as elusive as Orianger suggested.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Did they change his voice? That sounded like different.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Alfinat?
Too long.
He's going to confuse her with Alfinat.
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alfinat.
You look at him taller and twice as rugged.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side. To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
He's a fucking fanboy. Look at him.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
Yeah, all the way from the other side of the city.
Estinian! It's been too long.
It's been too long. Oh my goodness.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
No, I think they kept his voice. It just sounded different.
At least someone's having a good time.
Yeah, Alfina. I mean, Alice.
You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Perhaps he sees them as brothers he never had. I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them. Well, you can keep him all by for yourself forever. Yeah, that does sound like Alfie. He learned to talk with people rather than at them. That happened at the beginning of ARR too.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
Not wrong.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azisla.
Azisla? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azisla, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
Yes.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt?
Also, this always confused me because there's a crystal there's an aetheryte in Azisla. We don't need an airship. There's an aetheryte there. So I guess teleporting is not 100% canon. Whoa, we're already here. Okay. Stini, how you doing, buddy? Tiamat summoned Bahamut once before. She may have again, willfully or no. Not to complain, but I didn't expect to find myself here again quite so soon. So this is the Delta Quadrant, where countless dragons yet lie imprisoned, the great Tiamat among them. Oh god, oh wait! It has been quite some time since last I set foot in Azisla. But I understand the three of you were here rather more than recently. I don't suppose you chance to meet with Tiamat during your visit. Nope. Alas not, we had not cause to set foot here in Delta Quadrant. But I have studied the relevant records. Which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Sammy is the person to ask. As far as I know, she is the only one of us to have met Tiamat face to face. Even now, she remains a prisoner in the Algan Empire. Let's just say it helped that Midgar Summer was there to introduce me. Yeah. Ah yes, you were a friend of her father. I too have met with Tiamat. Yeah, I'm also cool. After the Dragon's War came to a close, I came here to speak with her, a worm who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she yet harbored thoughts of vengeance, and ask as much. She said no. Yeah, I think that was when he was looking for his new armor, or when he was given his new armor by a Harspell Ogre. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undying. It torments her even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is part of me. I feel his emotions as my own. And I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. Here be dragons. Give me the money. I need the guild now. Our grandfather sacrificed everything to protect the realm from Bahamut. We must be prepared to do the same. The Azure Dragoons of history were the mortal enemies of dragons, yet now they would have hard-pressed to find a soul who understood them better. It was the Asians who taught Tiamat the secrets of summoning, even as they supplied the Allegans with the means to capture primals, some are suffering all of the design. Righteous indignation. Tiamat awaits this way. Excuse me? How far is she? What the fuck? Oh, I couldn't see the NPCs. Wait, I see them. Wait, there's Allison, Alfina, but where's Stinky Boy? Stinky Boy? Oh. Dot. So this is the one, the 7 great worms. Even thus confined, her presence is overwhelming. Resigned to her fate, though she may be, I cannot help but feel that we may be able to help Tiamat, for she only let us. God damn, I hate these people. To think that man is responsible for all of this, and so much else Dragonkind has suffered. Child of mine.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
So Bahamut's back. And it's evil. Oh, she didn't even notice.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Yep, the coils. Minions of darkness. So the moon is... Are there dragons in the moon again? Just damn it!
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What you want? Fight alongside us.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Let's go. Let's go. We could free you. Probably. Was I who did this for someone?
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, they're setting something up here. I don't like it. What's stopping Daniel from coming here and getting her out?
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Yes. We have the cure Porxis.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan, Seth Soul, King Bahamut, and
Why the Stormblood theme?
An Suwon, Na An Inles, Snaloles Dish An, Na Ala An Ul An Sin An.
Oh yeah, the dragons are aliens. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you, Mommy Heidelin. So are we freeing fucking Tiamat? Woo! Boy, let's go! Let me go for what she suffered the man's man, but there's a chance we can free her, truly free her. Shit! I was gonna try to talk to Alfina, that's fine. While proxies have been shown to be effective in curing the temper, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger and immeasurably more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find out that the process has failed, it will be hard-pressed to contain her. We can get the mother proxy. It's a big one. Then before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here? Why yes, we can. We can indeed. The Elegant kept detailed records on all of their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. We shall leave that to you. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. I know Alfinal and Sammy here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you are ready to see this through? Rest assured, Sir Astinian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all to the sake of this star. Though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all her sorrows, I too once found myself in the prison of despair, and I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream and to escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make me take the first step towards a brighter future, and now I will help Tiamat do the same. I gather you are not as young as you look. Mayhap when our work here is done, we could trade the tales over a pot of Tataru's famous tea. And be indebted to her for the leaves of the hot water? I think not! You have no money, Estinian? I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. I leave the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints located in the sector known as the flagship. Ah yes, we're familiar with it. The Heterochemical Research Facility in particular. You may wish to take this, a spirit vessel, containing a small amount of my blood. Just in case. Which you just happen to be carrying around with you. I suppose that could seem rather odd. To explain, Rambros, Rianger, and I are researching the use of spirit vessels in the transference not only of memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines. And so, I keep one ready should I opportunity test theories that arise. Yeah, because royal blood. As for its use to you, you may recall during our previous visit, the notes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being of the royal blood. And armed with that spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same for you. Even in the absence of, well, the rest of me, it seemed worth a try at least. Agreed. We will take good care of it. It's the flagship then. Oh man, you walk around and you have your necklace with your grass blood. Ooh. It's possible the restraints may have mitigated the effects of her tempering, but Tiamat has been enthralled to Bahamut for thousands of years. To have clung on her reason through it all should be restrained more than I would. God damn it, I hate seeing this many people. Alisa and I shall remain here to attend to the necessary preparations in the event that the spirit vessel fails to work as expected. You know where to find me. Good luck. Do I have it? I do! Field Trial Spirit Vessel. One never knows when the small portion of royal elegant blood might come in handy, which is why Grahatia keeps his vessel about his person. It's in just Spices Tataro, pretty much. I would rather leave these elegant contraptions to you, nothing else. Yep. Now split up and search the flagship to know the controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. You will not do accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective at this stage is simply to identify the relevant node or nodes once we have learned what we can. We shall reconvene and compare notes prior to proceeding. Very well. Time to do some research. Oh god. Hiccups. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to a safe distance. Uh-oh. Justinian. You say you were going to leave this to us. These nose, or whatever this could call them, why do they quiver so? Why do they, Justinian? Are you making them nervous? Blip, bloop. Warning. Scheduled Dragon Restraint maintenance due in minus 2020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. Uh-oh. It's been over 2,000 years since last maintenance. That is not good. Where's Alfie? I want to see if I can find Alfie before doing the third node. Alfie, there you are. I realize I have said this before in more than one occasion, But I never cease to be amazed by elegant technology, amazed and disturbed. I can say that. I'm missing the third node. There you are. Whoa, that's a ball. That's an egg. Grrr. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause intruder interference. Advise deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. No. Egg. Egg node. Node egg. Egg. Egg node. Egg. Infernal things. One of them sent a swarm of mechanical Vile King to plague me. I must have been angered at it. Then why were you touching it? I am afraid Estinian and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? I did. Another which smelled like a burned hair. Yes! I know the one though. I thought the stench more akin to fire in a manure shed, but it seemed likelier to explode than grant our wish. Surely there must be another. I found a way to activate mechanical sentries. Is that any help? Only if they're willing to lead us to the node we seek, which is somehow doubt. But from what I recall, the flagship's design, the node you found could facilitate communication though as its last. Wait, was it the one I used? I used it and it was Irataxtinian. Is that what happened? Yes. Spontaneously, you say? Well, that does sound promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed the node in which Uraha spoke. And it was chirping, you say? Very well, let us take a look closer. Let's go to egg. Oh, no, it's not the egg. It was the other one over here on the other side. How did the elegants tell these godforsaken things apart? As I suspect, the node will not acknowledge my authority to issue instructions. You're only me, with the blood. Do you wish to operate the dragon's restraint mechanism? No. You do not have the requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraints mechanism may only be undertaken by the chief technologists and members of the royal family. Or those with a vessel full of royal blood, perhaps. Look at my blood! Look at this blood! I hear the hijinks music. New user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Boop. Authentication complete. User identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. Sammy Thigh Master, Affinal W, Estinian Warm Blood. Sammy Thigh Master. Boop. Welcome, Sammy Thigh Master. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanism when ready. Boop boop. Error. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen. Tiamat, a system update is required. God, system Windows updates. Fucking hate those. A system update? Do you suppose he's start asking us? I could hazard a guess. Smashed to pieces. Every fucking time, Windows. Well, that's more than I can say. Confounded the bloody thing. User agitation detected. Initializing guidance program. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. This issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. So, can this thing release the restraints or not? Estinian. Fucking brain dead mother. It can, but only once it has received a requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it will float there spewing nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initializing placation protocol. Boop. I am here to help. Rest assured that I will be of hand to guide to you, though every step of the system of the process. How gratifying. But I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. Oh, hell. Give these 3 freaking Neanderthals a computer and update it. Oh no. Always make operating these elegant devices seem so easy. I don't know what possessed the elegance to surround themselves with these chattering overs, but the fact that they are remain while their creators do not speaks volumes. For vengeance! Estinian is a boomer! No! No! Boomer Estinian! Bunyan! Boop! Guiding user to terminal. This way, please. Right, I need to get there in style. Is this? Yes. Nothing odd. When we first set foot here, let us hope it will be equally helpful. Hopefully. Don't look at me, this task is for you and I'll be not. Damn it, Boomer Estinian. Boop. Access granted to user Sammy Thigh Master and her adolescent companion. Master Thigh Master's other companion is deemed potential risk to safe operation and has been denied access privileges until further notice. Get out of here, Estinian. Computers don't like you. Fucking boomer. Let's see, according to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 56.135. Did I ask which version you are employing? Why? Software version 42.002, of course. Boop, boop. Warning. Errors detected in the data management system. That sounds so familiar. It's so uncanny to hear that. Estimated time required to update 5 years and 1 day! No! It is just like Windows Update! It's the worst! That is rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options? For instance, using the terminals to operate Tiamat's restraints instead? Boop. The proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, that the procedure may have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. Well, I can't imagine it will have changed all that much. As long as we pay due attention to any discrepancies, I dare say we shall be able to muddle our way through. Don't bother trying to explain, just tell me if we haven't made any progress. Yes, Dad. I made you a new email. Estinian, we made you a Gmail. We're gonna have to be using this to connect you with everything else. You want to watch Netflix? We need to get yourself a Gmail, okay? I know it's going to be hard. We're going to make your password Dragon Ball C 69, and that's going to be fine. You just need to remember that. I would say so, yes. It does, however, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via link parallel once I am ready to release the shackles. I might be best if you let the spirit vessel with me. I may yet have use for it. Rest assured, I will be certain to return to Grahatia once this is over. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. But before we go any further, there is something I would know. When Tiamat and her king fought against the Allagan Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the Asians. And it was the same in Ishgard, where they stoked the fires to conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the Asians touch turns to ash, and those of you made it your mission to fight them. But there have been times when you tried to reach out them instead, to find common ground. And so I must ask, what do you intend to do with Vandania? Will you try and reach out to him too? Enemy or no, I want to understand him. I will try, yes, and if that fails, I'll remember him. Oh, come on, all the answers are yes? But, okay, wait a minute. Certainly, after I have wiped the smile off his face. I put my lance through his heart and be done with it. Yeah, me too, but there were no answers for that. But perhaps there's a difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it's the faintest glimmer. I only hope you do not come to rule your benevolence. You think us unwise for viewing the world to us? Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. Yet the fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness, to be exploited. And there may come to a time when you extend the hand of friendship, only to find what you had dealt with to kill in blow. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, we shall be getting back to our task. If Alfinal has things in hand here, I suggest we rejoin to the others. Don't you want to stay here and watch over Alfinal so he's fine? Just saying. Bodyguard? No? Okay. I cannot deny the logic of Stinian's argument, given all that is at stake, and the slightest lapse of judgment could be undoing us all. Boop, boop. Warning, releasing dragon restraints may result in specimen loss, damage to facilities, and incineration of staff. And make sure I don't get many emails. I don't want to take up in my computer memory. Dude, Estinian will be the kind of guy who asks you every time he gets a new email. Is this safe? I don't know, I'm just going to ignore it. If I don't see it, it didn't happen. Son, I want to make a new Tinder profile. What? Yeah, I hear that's what people do nowadays. What is this tome? This face tome? I want to make one of those and follow you there. Damn it, no. Oh, freaking the fuck out. Okay, I'm going to have to understand after this patch never to do day one patches. I hate seeing this many people around the NPC. I hate it. Where's my boy? Stinian. If this Fandeniel truly is without a reason or creed, he's no better than a rabid dog. Treat him if you must, but be ready to do what is necessary. I want to kill him. I don't understand why my character is like, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, man, we can talk to them. No. Kill. Absolute destruction. Whoa. So the spirit vessel will prove useful after all. Excellent. Stine told me all is well, but nothing more on it, nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of the stone with him. I take it from Alfino substance that isn't it somewhere else? Oh, you're going to hit me with those tunes? Game! Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that all sounds rather frustrating. But you got there in the end. While you were off talking to Nodes, Graha and I were learning as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Now readings confirm that her ethereal balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case for the couples. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of ether with which we must contend. Multiple applications of the treatment will be inevitably be required if we are to reverse the effects of the tempering completely. Meaning I'll need the ether, all the ether I can get. Thank you in advance. Let me do it. Although this endeavor will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic. Namely that Tiamat shows no signs of the fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of the tempering than that suffered by the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Might that have made that difference? Now that you mention it, it very well might. She will not have believed it necessary to defer to his will. But enough talk. It is time to put our theories to the proof. Tell Alfina to disengage the restraints. Ethereal clampers. Really? Right now? Where's all the ether we can get? Am I the tank? Am I the ether tank? Couldn't we get more porkies just in case? Fuck it, we're going raw. Let's go. The frost that shrouded my soul does begin to thaw. But what are these? Visions of days long forgotten, of war with the men of Alag. Wherefore do such faithful memories return to me now? Could be that the process of restoring her soul to its pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories, or might the opposite be true? If so, by helping her to recall the past, we may be able to speed her recovery. Sammy, she trusts you. Speak to her. Ask her to tell you the times past. Can I not call him Midgar Summer anymore? Tell me of Bahamut and the Asians. Tell me of Bahamut. Bahamut, my beloved. All that the peace we found in Mera Syria could have lasted for eternity. But alas, it was not to be. The Asians saw to death. In all creation I know of none more wicked. It was at their behest that the men of Alag first came onto Mera Syria, onto our home. Yes! The tale began when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in search of a place to make our eyrie. Beyond the southern ocean, we discovered a lush and fertile land. It will come to be known as Mera Syria, by the children of men, though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by the peaceful people of the forest, kin to the trees. Surrounded by nature's bounty, Bahamut and I had found a place to raise our young. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Charlayan scholar Rorusha. She possessed that man first second Astral Era correctly. It would appear, if only she were with us to hear the tale from Tiamat herself. Again, Angelo. Do it! Do it, you fat pig! When first the children of man arrived in our shores, no foot did they set on those places over which we held dominion. Such was their fear of dragonkind, and as they kept their distance, so did we. Let them be. Yet as the days went by, ship after ship appeared upon the horizon, bearing ever more of their brethren, who divided the vast land amongst themselves. For a time they knew peace and prosperity, but as their numbers grew, the smaller their share came to seem. Soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long man fought man, blood was answered with blood, and none could see an end to this strife, until one day they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entreated us to intercede in their conflict. Bahamut agreed, and with him presiding over the affairs of men, the land knew peace once more. I can't believe Bahamut was just a diplomat. Holy shit. He walks into the room wearing his suit and a tie. Alas, those golden days of harmony too were fated to end. For the men of Alak slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heeded the envenomed word of the Assassins. The rest thou knowest only too well. But your tale doesn't have to end here, end there. When you're free, we will rid the world of the Assassins together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Whew. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. Keep a watch from above. If a treatment fails, run. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I swear when this is over. Keep going, Alice. The magic is working. Oh, please don't do this shit of... Oh, she treats him bad, but actually has a crush on him. Not that. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't having none of that shit. Get out of here, Stenian. You stinky. I'm waiting for Greg. There you are. Slowly but surely, the magic is working. Aided no doubt by the embrace of you, Veda's harvest. There you are. Are you there, Stenian? I think that's you. Yes. The girl is as stubborn as her brother. By now, her ether must be all but spent. She will not give up. Well, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. No patient could have prepared me for treading a great worm. But we're close. I can feel it. And while I have only got a few more drops of ether left to give, with yours and Graha's, this will work. Then I believe I speak for both of us when I say that you may take as much as you require. Careful, I might hold you to that. Alright, here we go. Oh, I don't want that though. I don't want her and Stenian to imply something. No, get out of here, Stenian. Go! Go, Angelo! Yeah!
No! I'm almost there!
You got this. Believe. You have the ether of the warrior of light with you.
This is it, Angelo!
Es lies an, mich es tai.
Not enough. Not enough?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Ooh. I mean, we can try again in an hour. Just get some chalky milk, relax. Then we try again. We just keep blasting this dragon.
Task in Santa Ankin in way.
Can we save them? Yes.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts. Their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Slosk an ol vol kail an. Slosk seth som in an. Afatan. Mon ud. One ein. Lis a an. Do ud an.
Yes, Stacey, the new expansion is out. So it's 5.5 day. Yeah! So you don't want spoilers? Get out of here! Shoo! Run away!
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
Well, fine. I'm saying this in case you don't want spoilers. I don't know how much you care about the story. I don't know how much you do.
Alphino's ready.
Oh, you don't care? Then yeah,
It's
you can
time.
stay. Alphino's ready. It's time!
Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
Just wanted to be sure people don't get spoiled. Let's go! I've been waiting for this since Heaven's Word. Ugh. Is that a friendly roar? I love it. Vengeance and atonement. I rise. Did it work?
Gods!
How you feeling, girl? Stretching your wings?
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way. It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Oh well, how fucking convenient. Let's fucking get this rolling. Oh.
He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
How convenient.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way.
Our enemy awaits.
Shall we?
Okay, man. What? Wait, he just flying? What was that? Oh, there you go. Estinian. Just because she's free and like wings are not consent. I guess you guys were in sync. That's amazing. I'll be fine. Plenty of time to recover from the airship. You are desperate to join Estinian and Tiamat in battle. It will be wiser to gather the full strength of the science first. The foe we face demands no less. Give me the money. I need the money now. The Flames of War. Why does this feel like it's the last quest? I don't like it. It feels like it is, and I'm terrified of that being the case. I have already sent the word to the others. We are to rend the boy and all that, the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alfinot and be on our way. Quest accepted. Been waiting on releasing Tiamat since Heaven's Word. Holy shoot. So I am gonna go get water and I'll be right back. Just waiting for this loading slow screen to be done. Come on, loading screen. Okay, I'll just teleport us there. Why not? Give me a second. I'll be right back. I need to get water. Whoo! There we go. Oh, hey, it's light. How you doing, dude? Let's get this going. God, I hate seeing that many people. First the spate of the abductions, and now an attack on the Amalja homeland. What will Teleforoy aim to achieve with all of this? You're still, by happy coincidence, Kryl and I were in the process of concluding our inquiries when news reached us of Lorna Baham's return. There is much to discuss, but I will have to wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? As I am sure you recalled, Arimbold and Fordola were bound to Paklital. I pray they haven't come to any harm. Oh man, he's so dead, you guys. If you're worried about me, don't be. I got some rest during the flight, and now I feel ready for anything. Of the foe we face, we know but little. Though time be of the essence, we must not stint in our preparations, lest our haste to fly to aid we Amalja cost us our praised chance of victory. How you doing, Thancred? Now I know some of you could do with a rest, but I'm sorry to say the Telephoroi have other plans. Palgathan is already under siege. But why the Beastmen? Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort, with Marshal Taropane at their lead. Well, now, given the failure of the peace and negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It is good to hear that Ulda has not abandoned the Amalja. Abandoned them? Did we not profess her to be their friends? Yeah! Best girl! A lot of best girls in this game. Your Grace! Marshal Taropane had made provisions for such an exigency and was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the agreement of the Syndicate, each of whom voted in favor of intervention. Surprising? Nor is Ulda alone in its resolve. The other Alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops of Baklata. Yet even with our combined strength, we shall be sorely tested. For we face not only the might of an Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides. Tiamat's children. Fight as we may, victory is by no means sure. But not only of the omens are of the grim, our forces report that despite the proximity of the Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amaljas show any signs of the tempering. Strange. What Bremen will turn down a chance to claim new trolls? Because they already claim. Unless it is incapable of doing so. Primals are not wont to serve a master, Asian or otherwise. It may well be that the Lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental manner from those who have previously encountered. If that were true, anyone could fight him, and Sammy and the others like her wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. Be that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains incalculably powerful, foe whom our soldiers would struggle to best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare rather better, assuming, that is, you are ready to take the field. Of course I am! An airship awaits to bear you to the front. Pray set forward as soon as you are able. Are you thinking about that guy? Sorry, Ironbolt? I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces till next we meet. May the 12 bless the keep. Wait. Can you imagine it can only temper people with the blessing of light? How fucked up would like with the echo? If it can only do that to people with the echo, that would be fucked up. Like it's just the reverse. It was kind of hard to speak with us personally. You may be certain she has no shortage of their other responsibilities. While I for one am including to do as her grace requests, lest we forget our emboldened Ferdola and plug in reconnaissance. The sooner we save the day, the better the chances. Indeed. To the airship then. Oh shit. Airship landing. I know I can teleport, but I want to walk as much as possible. There's one thing people don't tend to think about when it comes to this. Every single time when it comes to a video game, the overworld, more often than not, is going to be smaller than it's intended to be, lore-wise. Because they can only fit so much space in a video game. So like that place is very far away, but it's only like a walk away. Jesus, okay. That's a lot, that's a lot. Hiding Oriange. Lest thou wonder, I have attended to Thancred's ammunition and completed mine or my own preparations. I trust thou canst say the same of mine. Try as I might, I cannot fathom why the Telephoroi would move to attack the Amalja. If Andaniel's objective is death and destruction, one of the city-states will surely have been a better target. Now, they have some other agenda. One encompassing the recent abductions, perhaps. Do you think Astinian and Tiamat have already reached Pagatan? Ah, but I should know better than I speculate the whereabouts of the Ashur Dragoon, forgive me. What they say? Oh god. Given what we know, some, perhaps even all, of the Imperial soldiers may have been tempered. If we can subdue them, we should be able to do something about that. But then, they would still see us as enemies even then. That said, they wouldn't be deaf to reason, which is better than nothing. Yeah, they are, Mirage. I think after this I might wait a little bit for the next patch. It is not impossible that the Telephoroi redirected some of the troops stationed at the tower of the front line. If so, this may all turn out to have been Arenbold and for Dola's benefit. So the Telephoroi have constructed buildings capable of tempering and primals which are not. What secrets are they hiding? Yes! What are they hiding? What do you know, Magic Man? Greetings, we have been expecting you. I'll say the word and we shall depart to the Pagatan at once. Oh! Ooh, it was a duty! That's what you all hear. Oh god. Damn. Okay, let's move over here because I can't see shit. Oh. Hey, light. Nah, I don't want to. I don't think I have enough. My trusts are not level 80, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to go in with them. There's the issue. I'm going in with with friends. That's how I like to go. So hey, if you guys wanna join me, I'm in this table. I do want to go with the... That's the thing, because the point of streaming this is to play with people, right? Like interaction with chat. And then there's this new trust system that it's kind of fun, but eh. This is not the time. Is anyone else interested in joining us? Gonna give a couple of minutes before we proceed. God, I hate these crowds. Just waiting for the party. That's the way you need it. Waiting for the party. Anyone interested in joining the duty? Which, by the way, what the fuck is it called? What is that symbol? Pagelthan. Long have the sweeping plains of Pagelthan been home to the Malik Amalja, though the herding of livestock keeps constantly out of the mood and power to encounter society. The territory will wreak destruction, dispatching vast hosts comprised of both Imperial soldiers and tempered dragons, with Bahamut at its head. One tank, one healer, and 2 DPS. Anyone else? Nobody. Going on 1. Going twice. Going thrice. Okay. Pagelthan. Tiamat.
Ashanbai, Snuffeth an kin in.
Here we go, buddy. Oh, also. I don't know the method here, so I'm just gonna go for the easy route. Very big for the Empire. They are still tempered to Kingdom Come. I think the game might be a little loud though. Sound effects are a tad loud. For the Empire. Can you hear the silent gameplay? I know, right? No, but just making sure that the audio is fine now. Because the sound effects were fucking loud. I have not tanked in a while, by the way. Just letting you know. Lesser Tail Dragon. Man, an excuse to bring back dragons as enemies. It's not a bad idea. Cobbles! Sorry, goblins? Cobbles. Cobbles? Fuck, I forgot which one it was. Cobbles, yeah, they're cobbles. The thing I hate about this game is that the kobolds look like goblins and the goblins look like kobolds. And I'm just like, oh, come on. This guy not fun. This game isn't fun. Live Studio to Brian. Thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to 5.5 patch day. Patch day. We're in the new dungeon. Got cornered. Oh, damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Bam! Nice! Thank you, Cobbles. What the hell? The shit is that? Hey Leo, how you doing? Oh no, where am I going? What the fuck? The hell was that? Back here. Uh-oh. He's freaking electric cat. What? Ah, I didn't do shake it off in time. I love this music so much. Brr. Electric burst. Shoot! Short. Short. Done. Ooh, I like this chest. Give me new armor. Yes! Wait, I'm putting that shit on. Is that the short dragoon?
So long?
Ah, shut the fuck up, Batman.
The Amalja are in trouble. Let's split up.
God, can you tell how much shit is going on right now? There's Imperial enemies, there are allies, there are Amalja, and there are dragons. It's a cacophony of assets. There is so much going on right now. Glory be to Garlemald. Emmerich is here! My boy! And Lucy, I guess. But oh, Emmerich! Come on. Give us trust system for Emmerich, goddammit. You cowards. Wait, chest. Oh, armor of slaying. I'm gonna read everything.
Oh, no, you don't.
Save the Amalja. Save the Beastmen. Thank you, Tiamat. I'm trying to identify if the music is from somewhere else. Oh, there goes that route. Oh, the tower is right there in the horizon. Kill them, Tiamat. Kill your babies. More treasures. Treasures. What the fuck? Are we fighting a wall? What is this metal slug ship? Out of there. Out of there. Shoot her! Shoot her! I'm a core? What? Alright, they copy everything from the elegance. Keep forgetting that little detail. Hey! No shielding, that's cheating. Whoopa! Shoot her! Shoot her! Uh-oh. It's fine, we're fine, we're fine. And fine here. Fuck. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. One more. Yes! God, and the set is better than what I have right now. I'm gonna have to grind this freaking dungeon a bit. Bam. This looks so wrong. Just the dragons and the elegants rushing in. It's kind of dumb. Dude, I know, right? Freaking Emmerich is a badass. He's a paladin with no shield. He's the perfect husband. Come to your children. Oh. Oh! Whoa, look at this! That's amazing! Getting some of these. Are there any chests out there? Nope. Bahamut is just sitting there menacingly. Teletherium, Lunar Bahamut. Just straight up. Okay. Well, let's do this, I guess. Why do they look so different in design though? Like, why do most of the dragons we meet look like snake, like serpent dragons? But Bahamut looks like a T-Rex dragon. Tiamat, no! It didn't even have its own theme. That's kind of sad. I guess it's not going to be a final fight. Get over here. Oh, it was a multiple thing. Got it. Need to remember that. Oh. What is this? What is this? No! No! Yes! The hell is that? Lunar flare. Oh. Oh! I just put it in the safe spot. That was way too close. Too close for comfort. Giga flare, sorry. That's our AoE. Oh god. Bam bam. Come on, there's no way this is that easy. The Porksy was harder than this. There's no way. Something's not right. The Porksy was a harder fight than this. Something is not right. Oh, really? He probably has multiple lunar behemoths. Oh, that will be horrifying. And I think that's where this is going. What if the lunar behemoths are actually the people they kidnapped? They just turn people with the echo into lunar behemoths. I'm just going to drop all the possible theories and maybe I'll be right.
Ön, Kin, N, So, Ash, Antal an in Aist. Antal afa. Snalask air. Ash an. Dran mira.
Is it over?
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Who are you?
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
You will make peace with all that. We will be proud to call you our allies.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury.
Hell yeah! Go back to
I shall
Garlemald.
see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause. Till we meet again.
We are going to go to Garlemald. We're going to build a wall, and make the Garleans pay for it. It's that easy.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
And in the next patch, we are going to make peace with the fairies, I guess. What you looking at, Alpinot? The obviously ominous tower. Sometime earlier, inside the Pactanian Tower. Paglefan Tower. Hey, buddy. Oh! Oh, it's fleshy. You can hear the squish.
What in Relga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
How? Oh, you're not touching my Amalja!
Get back!
One.
No! What have I done?
You killed him.
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
What? What is happening? What is this?
No! No!
Lunar
Don't you
Ifrit?
dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
It's a freaking Lunar Ifrit. That's why they have a Lunar Bahamut, because of the dragons. Oh! Oh! Oh, and I guess he sacrificed himself for her. Didn't see that coming. Totally. Come on. Spawn. There you are. Yeah, it's the same as the artificial prayers with in Dalamud. They are forcing them to summon lunar primals, which, as we just saw, are not that strong. To see the Amalgam fighting alongside us brought to my son of the Crystarium. I pray that our people can forge bonds as strong as those of our counterparts in the first. Yeah. From what I could tell, there didn't seem to be any Imperials in the vicinity of the tower. Hopefully, Ironbolt will have used the opportunity to get in and out undetected. Well, about that. Tiamat did all she promised and more this day, but I doubt she will be satisfied. If I defend her children, where she may be. I will take more than a single victory to wash away all the bad blood between the men and Malja, but one has to start somewhere. Hell, they even had freaking Emmerich in the front lines. Though the day is won, thanks in no small part of the valor of Teleporoi are far from defeated. Yet we also have the right to rejoice in Abraham's banishment of the ether. It would be too much to hope. We have dealt his skins a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. And celebrate I will, when we have received the award of the Iron Ball's safe return. No. Oh, about that. Ba, 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 ba. And they have the same lines. In the vicinity of the tower, hopefully Iron Ball. Wait, let me put on my glamour again. When the dust settles. Oh, they are doing the same thing as with Bahamut. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's event with the Pippin and her Grace. Brave science! Her Grace! My wife! Well, that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the frontistery. Your Grace, whatever is the matter. As our troops withdrew from Bagleton, they came upon the 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. Man, if only we had seen some more moments with him and Arenbold instead of just now. Can you tell us aught of Arenbold's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout. Not say that I is grave. The Chirurgeons tend to him even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. Wait, how did they know it was Arenbold? They only said one of them was being carried by the other. How did they know it was Arenbold? The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Sammy, Estinian, would you mind going after Alfinon? He may need some support from someone other than me. Very well. Oh, you're right. Their friend. That makes sense. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people will not look on. Yeah. Thank you. To the infirmary. Favorite tune. Now run away. Yeah, the alchemist. Hot diggity do that. Man, I cannot wait for Iron Ball to fucking die. Just as he's holding Alfina's hand, like, oh, my last words will be, remember, I exist. Oh, Iron Bolt. I done goofed. I take it Alfina is fond of Iron Bolt. I guess he was. I've never saw that before. I know how he feels, but hand wringing isn't going to help anyone. You had better have a word. Ugh, what do you want? Instead of standing there gawping, why don't you tell your friend to stop whining like an underfed dog? People are fighting for their lives out there. You know, Fedora, how about you go fuck yourself? Please tell me something, anything. I want come to see the lad in silver armor, Master Dimelot is attending to him as we speak. If you would be so kind as to wait. What did Master Dimelot say? Tell me these exact words. Enough, Alfie, this is not helping. Just calm your tits, Alfie. But, you're right, forgive me. When we said our farewells to Ironbolt, I was afraid that something like this might happen. But now that it has... Oh, the flags were there and I didn't see them. They were crimson red. All we can do is wait. We're not going to model the surgeon area. Don't bother, that door doesn't open.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
I think I know what happened to the Summoner level 80 quests. I think they removed Ironball from the level 80 quests. I have not seen it.
Thank you for bringing him back.
But I feel like that's
he
the
owes
case.
You his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Hey.
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! You need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better, and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Hey Nunta, if you don't want spoilers, get out of here. Run. That woman. She plays at scorn, but her eyes are filled with sorrow. Sorrow deep enough to drown in. Well, yeah, because she sees the sorrow of everyone else. And she hates it. It's not her own. She's sorry that she's sorry she has to deal with us. God damn it. I know. There's nothing more I can do here. Come, let's just join the others. Her Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the Fragrant Chamber. Ooh. Your comrades have already arrived. Will there 3 of you be joining? We will. The Fragrant Chambers. Come on, Stinkian. It's going to be voice acted. I think it might.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
It's like laggy for anyone else. I don't know why I got like frame rate dropped a little bit there.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital.
The castle.
Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Fuck it, we don't need to make more primals for the game, we're just going to grab the old ones and recolor them. Tell me where they are, Your Grace. The Grand Companies? Your Grace? Is that wise?
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now.
I feel like the animation is choppier.
After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Yeah, it feels like each patch of this is us becoming friends with the beast tribes of each area. We got the Kobolds and the Sahagin with Malweb. Now we got the Amalja in Ul'dah. Staller? Amidst this great push for peace with the beast tribes, we will do well to remember that the old prejudices yet remain. It is a delicate political dance, and I do not envy the Sultana her task, nor any alliance leader. Afrodite knows only too well that sacrifices are an unavoidable part of conflict, but knowing something does not change how one feels about it. You yourself have shared adventures with Ironbolt, have you not? Then I shall say no more. Have I? Yes, so. If there is no reason to linger, I will take my leave. You ain't going nowhere, boy. With the secrets of the towers thus laid bare, our duty to prevent further abductions taketh a new import. Fail in this, and our enemy shall punish our negligence, the plague of primals. Though we have won our first battle against the Telephoroi, we made significant discovery to boot. The war was scarcely begun. We must steel ourselves for what lies ahead. Even without the threat of the tempering to contend with, the Grand Companies have quite the task on their hands. Regardless of her Grace's protestations to the contrary, it may be best to dispatch a few of our own to assist the endeavor. Remind me to mention Dr. Taro, would you? I will talk to you. Can I talk to a ranger? Yes. If not, though we have won our first battle against Telephoroi and made significant discoveries to boot, the war has scarcely begun. We must steel ourselves for what lies ahead. Shoot. Right then, unless anyone has any objections to think about, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. Alfie. And that includes you, Alfinot. Ironbolt is in good hands here. Of course, he will doubtless mock me for pacing about in the infirmary. Let us retire. Then we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. Oh, he's not gonna die. He's gonna be fine. They would not kill him off screen. If all are in agreement, then I shall let Kryl know what to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. Fucking hiccups. If not, it would be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Oh no, sad potato. Yes, I'll try asking him. Thank you. I should look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Kryl in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss, one of which concerns you, Estinian. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you? Fine. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding the Baldestian woman. Damn it, Alfino, when I look into your eyes. If I refuse, she will only pursue me. He doesn't want to leave Alfino outside right now. Let's get this over with, shall we? Is anyone here? No. Hot diggity a doodah. Let's go to Revenant's Stall. Of course I'm gonna summon this. Just parade around the plaza for now. Clink, chink, ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. You see me rolling, they hating.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Yes. 'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Wow, Sharlayan sucks.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Unless...
I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Ooh, Directly? Holy shit! Directly, no. It wasn't like the Crystarian because that was just the... That was just a replay. Oh! She has not talked to us since the end of the Dragonsong War. Yeah, because every time she talked to us after that, it was just the replay stuff too. At the end of the Dragonsong War.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the Echo in her Chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Mayhaps she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number.
Get to work, Estinian.
And so I must ask you again. Will you join us?
Or else. Oh, my Estinian niece. Look at that puppy. Look at those puppy's eyes.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
No, Kryl, don't leave. No. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, the boy. Is it the boy? Show me the boy. What the f... I see the Horde weapons. I see the Magitech. I see Crypt Lurker stuff.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We
Is that
have
an emerald
only
weapon?
to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
See a long ass katana.
Well,
Sephiroth like.
Not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Oh, don't hide it! Come on! Wait, what if it's the Valbura? Freaking Artbird's axe. Can you imagine? Ah, come on. You fucking cocktease. Ah. If I am to pursue this course, I must be prepared to the hardships that lie ahead. You have need of my lance, I'll be ready. If not, I'll be reserving my strength in preparation for the next battle. But since you are here, I have a question. The Scions are in close contact with the East Alenar Trading Company of Kugane, yes? I was wondering if they could place a noted for some sun-dried squid. I don't seem to be able to find it in these parts. I think they talk about that dish in his side story when Tataru and Kryl are chasing him in Kugane. Though we know not the full extent of the Telephoroid schemes preventing further abductions, must take precedence above all else, for therein lieth the key to depriving the enemy of its most potent weapon. It was either that or the Dragoon level 70, no, 60 something to 70 quests. You also can find Steam in there. It strikes me as odd that rather than marching on one of the city-states, the Telephoroid have so far made only attacks, sporadic attacks. I doubt they'll go to the trouble of putting up all those towers, as that's what they had in store for us. The sudden appearance of the towers will surely not have escaped the Forum's notice. I would like to think they would be receptive to Kryl's request for cooperation in investigating the matters, but fortunately their reputation would suggest otherwise. Amidst all the fighting, it's easy to forget that what we have achieved, isn't it? I mean, we cured Tiamat. Tiamat, for heaven's sake. You will tell me if I become insufficiently smug, won't you? Because the way things are going, it feels like a different possibility. Oh, you little... None can deny that Hydaelyn's blessing has been a great boon to our cause, but much remains unknown with regard to her true intentions. Given everything we have learned from our encounters with the Asians, we must keep our minds open at any of the possibilities. Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to visit a few moons, now that they ever seem to be anything but. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to their corner of the realm. Which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot, more accurately. But won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future. But for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in. And gladly, mind you, it's the least I can do to support the Science who risk life and limb, like poor Arenbald. I wish there was something I could do for him, but we'll just have to yeah, become a chemist. Become a freaking alchemist level 100. Settle for saying the old prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to complete shambles now, would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go! And get some rest. If there are any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. I need to wait again. For the next one. I do it again. Should be continued. So when is the 5.55 coming out? Oh, god damn it, I'm so angry. Not anymore if we do the 3 Lord side quests. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Phyllis? Oh, the katana purchase. Okay. I'm like, what? Is that a way to skip the waiting? No, that's not. Why would I be? Hard diggity a doodah. I say. Is it still that one in the back? Oh, you can't even see it. Let's see. So main story quest scenario done. God damn. What's next? The Weapon of Nier. That's a great question. For now, I'm going to end the stream and restart it so I can have those divided. So I can download them easier. Okay? So I'm just going to stop the stream and restart it again. I'll be right back.